It's day 8 of the 21-day yoga challenge, and the first week of April also marks the World Health Week, culminating in the World Health Day on the 7th of April, as WHO or the World Health Organization was formed on this day. So, to mark this week, I wanted to share something special with you guys. And I thought, why not get doing some exercises that help us reverse our age? Exciting, isn't it? To know more, stay hooked on. For this, I'm referring to this book by Peter Kelder. It's called The Ancient Secret of the Fountain of Youth. And I'll just be reading a little passage from this book, which is really dramatic, guys. So get ready. Legend has it that hidden in the remote reaches of the Himalayan mountains lies an ancient secret. There, generations of Tibetan monks have passed down a series of exercises with mystical age reversing properties. Known as the Tibetan Rites of Rejuvenation or the Five Rites, these once secret exercises are now available to all of us in this book by Peter Kedler. Now, this book has multiple testimonials right in the beginning, and I would urge all of you to go take a look to motivate you all to do these exercises every day. So, if you just go to Amazon, look up this book and read the sample. In the sample itself, you can read all the testimonials for, including arthritis, age reversing, hair growth, and many more. So, I'm just going to read a few lines on the benefits. Taking just minutes a day to perform, benefits include increased energy, weight loss, better memory, new hair growth, pain relief, better digestion, and just feeling much more youthful. So let's get moving and take a look at what these exercises are. Now, these Tibetan rites are exercises that date back to about 2,500 years ago, and most likely they were adapted from the yogasanas. However, they are a lot more dynamic and seem like a continuous sequence of postures. We will be repeating each of these rites 5 times today. However, as you build stamina, you can increase it up to 21. So let's get started with the first one. Come to standing with your feet slightly apart. Raise your arms to shoulder level with the palms facing downward. Your gaze can be looking at the ground slightly downward, or it can be looking at your right palm and the fingertips. The first rite is called spinning or twirling. So we'll begin spinning in the clockwise direction. So basically, that is moving from your left to your right. So I begin spinning looking at my right fingertips. That's 1, 2, third round, fourth, and the fifth. Take some time to steady yourself. If it helps, you can look at a fixed point in front of you. Now, as per the book, it says spin until you feel slightly dizzy, but do take time to stabilize yourself. For the second rite, we will get on to the mat, lying down on our back. Placing your palms beside your hips and your fingertips pointing slightly inward, raise your legs off the mat, bringing it up to 90 degrees while also lifting your head and trying to bring the chin towards the chest. Now notice that my shoulders aren't lifted, just my neck and head is lifted, forming the shape of letter J with my body. And as you release, again keep the legs straight as you drop down. Lifting the legs and head off the mat and bringing them closer to each other and dropping them as we exhale. So you can inhale to come up and exhale as you move down. For another time, inhale as you come up and exhale as you move down. For the last one, inhaling, legs straight, come up, head up, and exhaling, head and legs rest back on the mat. Sit back up For the third rite, let's come to kneeling down on the mat. Tuck your toes in for better balance. Your palms are placed beside your hips, and starting with bending forward slightly with your chin tucked into the chest. As you inhale, bend back as much as possible, and as you exhale, bend forward. Inhale, bending back, and exhale, bending forward. For 2 more times, bend back, and again chin to chest. For the last time, inhaling, bend back, open up the chest, and exhaling, bend forward, chin to the chest. And now for the fourth rite, let's sit on the mat in Dandasana. The legs are straight and the back is straight with the hands placed beside your hips. From Dandasana, as you inhale, you will bend your knees and move to a tabletop position. And when you come up here, then you tense all the muscles in the body. As you exhale, sit back in Dandasana. Let's get this going 4 more times. So 4, come up, inhale, and exhale, sit back. 3, come up and back. 2, inhale to tabletop, sit back in Dandasana. For the last time, inhale, up, tense all the muscles, and sit back in Dandasana. This was the fourth rite, and for the last or the fifth rite, let's get on to lying down on our stomach. Lie down on your stomach with your hands placed beside your chest or your ribs. Shoulders relaxed and the feet tucked in. Inhaling, bend the spine backward, straighten the arms and stretch them. Your thighs and your shins also come off the mat. Drop your head backward. And as you exhale, come on your hands and toes, extending the hips upward as much as possible. Again, inhaling, look up and bend the spine back. And exhaling, bringing your hips up, coming on your hands and your feet or your toes. Come to an inverted V. Inhaling, bend back and look up. Now when the body is at the lowest point and the highest point, you need to make sure that your muscles are tense for a moment. Exhaling, hips up, and again tense the muscles. 2 more times. Inhale, bend back, drop the head backward, and exhale. On your hands and toes, hips go up. Last time, inhale and look up. And then exhale, hips up on your hands and your toes. Relaxing. So these were the 5 Tibetan rites. Start with a small number such as 5 or 7 every day, and then you can slowly increase them, the ideal number being 21, as 21 is considered auspicious in the Tibetan tradition. I especially love to do this on the days when I don't find time to do my complete 45 to 60 minute yoga routine. So this is a really quick one that you can finish in just about 8 to 10 minutes, and yet it gives a feeling of a complete workout and also leaves you feeling very refreshed and rejuvenated. However, many people swear by doing this every single day, and they say that within a few weeks or definitely within 3 months, they see many health benefits. So do write to me and let me know how you like today's little session.